because this video, I don't have much to say about this video. In fact, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say about this video. But I want you to listen to this video very, very well. Whatever you want to say or anything you want to say, please just put it on comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share on your notification. Please, our comments, we don't disrespect people in this comment section. Comment respectfully and comment like a mature person. Don't come and start insulting this one because of his or her own opinion. No, it's not allowed. Please, you can air your own opinion without insulting anybody. Don't go to someone's comment section and start giving the person an insult because he or she just air his or her own view. That is, just say what he think, or maybe what he wants to say about this particular topic. So she or he have the right to express him or herself. Don't go under someone's comment and start insulting the person. And please comment respectfully. That is all I have to say. But watch this video. God bless you.
Share this video. Educal moment of truth. I greet you. Share this video. Yeah? Let us share some thoughts concerning the cry of Mr. Obase. Let us share some thoughts concerning the cry of Mr. Obase. Share this video because some people join why. During the course of this broadcast, no inwelu to contribute to this particular topic. Feel free to send a request. Feel free to send a request so that I can share your thought with us. Share this video. Because some people join why can you video. Share this video, click on like and love. Because some people join why so that we can start. Remember what I said during the course of this broadcast. If you have any contribution to make, send a friend, send a request so that I can bring you in. Because this issue of divorce, custody of Umaze, denying either the mother or the father access to the Umaze is becoming a problem. And I made a video about this cry of Mr. Obase in the morning. And they were mixed feelings and mixed reactions. And to be honest with you, I think that every single person that has that spoke or that commented on that video made sense, not minding the area. The reason Njiagwaona aneku anything about marital issues. Now, many people now commenting there, they make sense depending on experience. You want to go? Depending on experience. And I am going to tell you, in fact, I'm going to break it down to you now this broadcast. You want to go? Because what you don't understand is that sometimes people now commenting a poster anime. Some of them are actually commenting out of experience. You want to go? Share this video. Click on like and love. I like this thing here drop. Oh, na in a video here. Oh, na the greatest support need here. It's not money. You know, the greatest support need here is share our video. No, if I can live. Chego can go to man or no network. I don't know why you're free sent. Ha, Maximus Patrick. Ndugwana Gwazo China Zubo. Hi. Good morning, Mozambique. Good morning, China. Good afternoon, Dubai. Yeah? Hey, share this video. Oh, okay, only 7 reactions and only 1 person share go this video. This thing I draw nice. Yeah? Blessed again, I greet you. Yeah, I go share this video. Let us have a wonderful and fruitful discussion this night. I believe that during the course of our discussion this night, you are going to learn 1 or 2. And I will want people, all know when something you want to share with us. Join why so that you can share that thought with us. Perhaps a lot of people can learn from either your experience or from experience of others. Shomo Okori, I'm okay. You want to go? Now, this is why in Juena, while that issue surrounding marriage is a sensitive one. The reason is because too many people will do right, depending from which side is when sis anya. Sis will iyi 9 eba. Ito on kwebe o you 6. Now no nye na eba na agba no 9. Ngwa na ebe ni na agba no 6. Both of you do right. You got to go? Ada stroke. Let me even correct you now because in the comment section, some of you may work about since that need decide to go there is a bit quite the same thing. Now let me lecture you. So many of you now wear shorty. So many of you now wear shorty. But the real Oxford pronunciation of that word is surety. I'm teaching you now so that you know. Some of you now wear shorty. But the real pronunciation of that word is surety. Is surety. You want to go? So Moria today, I intentionally ignored people now commenting at that post. You want to go? Even though that name will somebody and 1 or 2 people on a comment section. Now accusing you that the real pronunciation was surety. That name the right. But you still decided to keep chili. You now watch shorty. Do you think that now some of the ways I say pronounce, if I may pronounce ever, not right? For example, when you want to call I shape up if I apply a cup. Do you think no cup what the real pronunciation? The real pronunciation is cap. That is it. Yeah? That is the real pronunciation. Now Zambia Bino. Eba ifefa na so a kind of oral and the if I may use the actual pronunciation of those words. Yes, they don't use this normal one I use here. So I accuse English, but instead it decided that you ignorant when I can accuse you shame they shame me. Oh yeah, swallow yourself or your ignorance. I am done with you. Let us continue with if I know. Hey, what I go? Not only your ignorance since you don't want to learn. Now let us proceed. I said that issue of marriage is more like onya no here. Then akwe 6. You got to go onya no here. Now akwe 9. From whichever side is anya, you may be right, you may be wrong. Let me go deeper now. Mr. Obasi, cry to the Facebook family. You got to go cry to the Facebook family about having custody of his children, not even having custody of his children, but having access to his children. Now, let me use 2 instances where I know I witnessed. I will start with 1. I have a friend of mine, Nyana Munye, fall out. And the disagreement started actually with that lady though, pregnant. You got to go? The disagreement between these 2 couples started with that lady though, pregnant. Now, why I told you that, now a witness to what happened up till the lady delivered, up to what happened until the actual day esomwe accompany weje na shiya ego omeru nisi nwanya and the hamel wedding. Now, during the course of that pregnancy, Hanabo he na a little bit of chikwi. You got to go, even the lady esigobe die na be nne. But the guy may take full responsibility to the point that there was a time, this is Zambia way bata. Imagine mwa na-eme mbata na-enwere onwe m aṅụrị ịmarụgo. This guy nwere somewhere ebe o jere ije me something ruo nọrọ ebe a time ha eji wee je bunata this lady na nwa from ụlọ ọgwụ wee ruo mgbe ahụ amụchagoro nwa ahụ amụcha o wee kpọọ mụ wee dị imu. In fact mgbe ọ pụwara ọ hapụrụ nke moto ịghọtago. Mgbe m pụwara ọ hapụrụ nke moto ye sị mụ na onwe ha ka o si wee do mụ biko mụ lachapụ ọsọ. I am trying to tell you, even though that na family together, but I am trying to tell you the level of commitment. Ima focus iji wee what am we deem such kind of ozi. And oge ahụ ruo, I went there, I picked them up, I dropped them home, even though that the reaction I got there was not welcoming, but I stick and I did that job because no, my friend did it. We kept on doing so, even though na although welcomed na the family side, but he kept on doing that. Even mgbe nwa na-eto nwoke na-eje kwa ụzọ akwa 10 ụzọ akwa 12 buru akpa rice buru noodles wolu cash. There is nothing he did not do. There is nothing he has not done to make sure that no they live up to obligations here as a father. I am telling you nke m na-eso ebuje ụfọdụ ebe ime ebuje m because na nyanwa ya sị na oye eje obi ime ebuje m. I am telling you what I know. But what I sensed the lady intentionally should that punish the guy using that one. You got to go and let us not claim that we don't know about this. Some of whom when they fall out with a man, Hana like ka ha wolu ụmụazị ahụ ha mụta na that marriage wee taa nwoke ahụ afụfụ. O nwere ụfọdụ ụmụ nwaanyị na-eme. So you could see that now this girl go out to punish this guy. And what this guy does is that whatever thing he spent, he documents it. Now there was a time issue of school Nwata Yago, and the school Nwata Yago will arise to the point that the lady even had to relocate from one place to another town to go and stay with nwa Ogona Mmadu way. He surely disclosed with the man your whereabouts. He surely disclosed with the man school ebe the one ago. You only wanted him to be paying the school fees. Is it through that school fees and the welfare of one? He makes the office in see the man. Na go. Nyama na try possible pairs only meet up with that money they impose on him because normally nwoke suppose rema school ebe nwa na ago. In fact, when ụfọdụ ụmụ nwoke na like oluo ha put that school fees direct to the school account. But you said no because you want to frustrate this guy using every means available because nema na attention nye do ebe nwa ya ahụ no because nema na ihe ejiri nwa ahụ wee jide because nema na ihe ejiri nwa ahụ wee punish ye. I'm telling you a true life story. Now I was there. The frustration became too much. There is no place he did not go. He went to the church leaders. He went to the traditional ruler. He went to so many places. He reported to friends, both friends to the family, friends to the girl, and everybody. He tried to get everybody involved. At the last minute, they even went to court. Court to make conditions. Even after that was when they were going for the divorce. And at the end of the day, they finally got the divorce. Then they started going for the child custody. At the end of the day, court to quote, this is how you people are going to co-parent this child. This is how this guy is going to be seeing the son or Shefia. But the lady blatantly refused to follow any of such thing. Because na nyawa on the part of revenge. She wanted to punish that guy using that child. Are you getting what I'm saying? I want to tell you two sides of a story so that we can actually know how to balance this issue. So that I will learn you will learn, we will all learn. You want to go? This one, in fact, during those divorce cases, I managed to go to court like twice. Njona my agency. You want to Njona my agency. Because someone even has a potato naturally a troublemaker. Naturally a troublemaker. You see, in this case, the guy did every single thing. Or supposedly them. In fact, there was even a time the girl also one of the reasons he patalo the boy lugolu, the boy in Nagwagifa Lugo. I think he should be up to 8 years or 9 years or so, or thereabout. He was saying that the reason patalo na ya de kwe ko na ejebe papa ye. Mbumuke lotalo maricha two-story duplex orphanage. Now the reason he will say no ya de ejebe papa ewu because na ndohi nezunde mmadu ohi that side na that side because na mmadu machine nila because na mmadu machine nila kereba na bụ mmadu machine kereba dey story because of that so na reasons iji wekwu na nwago na mmadu mụrụ anya ejebe papa ye jelahu a night or lahu 2 nights because na court while sometimes if some weekend the papa request if ya for here kpojeru papa you refuse onye na akwụrụ mmadu ụgwọ akwụkwọ na-eweta allowance ye muntu na ha agwụ ega ha na account iju na ya de emeye. Have you seen that in this case at some point the guy got tired? The guy got tired. He decided to do what? To move on. The original opposite is that anything unfeel nwere ike imelu nwa mu emelu nye ya. There are some people I want to agree with their submission now, but na the reason patalo ojiwe ga to ndị isi ụka ga to traditional ruler in charge of this side, ga to friends, ga to family and relatives. Then at the end of the day, jee na court without judgment the court debe wuko ya wo bosi nwa ya etochascha oje for nwa sie you abandoned me just like etu ụfọdụ si eme apụtazie a program ụmụ nwoke na-eme ụmụ nwaanyị na-eme ụmụ nwoke ji by force wee zọrọ nwa from ebe nwaanyị nọ pụta na poison mind nwa against mama. Ụfọdụ ụmụ nwaanyị zọje nwa pụta na poison mind the child against papa. So na the reason battle o ji wee make all those efforts ka o wee do on record so that the time nwa ya etonite nwa bido he confess if I am mama egwarie call all the boy go say look all the effort I did to make sure that namu not there for you as a father but your mother frustrated hancha and when records here and there where in fact every single money on a send on have documented every transaction slip and everything on have documented and they si n'oge ahụ ruo no ya gwa nwa asie na-eye agbaghị ka o si atọ agbaghị na ife na-atọ ụtọ egosighị ka o si atọ. That will be another way o yeji wee gota love nwa back not minding all the ntu esi akọtọsi obi nwa ọkwa hapa material fall oriekwa nke nwa edebe ọkwa hapa material fall oriekwa nke nwa edebe ọkwagide akwa na-eru ebe 10 or 12 okporukpuje a na-deny kwe access to nwa. Now this is number one. Now I know another guy nyana nwunye fall out go. Now since the time had we fall out he barely failed to even send 5,000. In fact the welfare of Umuye is not of any priority to him. There is no way esibuwe ogarie oje nenu oje nana. Okay, owurugodu na in fact at some point in ifisika I know net keta. Nde welfare joy yesie ego ne ka inwere ike ide wotani comfortably no maznab. Na their upkeep. Osino 20,000 no nwe hifo na alo. The welfare we go okay 20,000 ki ya dey water for now no yes okay mana ya dakwa akwụ ụgwọ akwụkwọ ụmụazị ahụ o na ụgwọ akwụkwọ ụmụazị no ya ada akwụ kama na eje na school ebe ya weru ebete ego nwaanyị sie nsogbu adụrọ. And every time ịmala ego na ụmụazị a na-akwụ ife dịka 50 naira or 30 naira asụ ụgwọ akwụkwọ. That time luo ịmala ego n'ihe ewota nwota hapụzie ndị ọzọ okwe o marụzie ụmụazị na-abụ in this economy ide feed with 20,000 but wotaba da na-ewotaba onye wota after 8 months or 9 months onye wota mana ife boy ya dey request ebe a ya akpọtara ya ụmụazị a na-aba mba na-anụkasị. In that case you could see somebody who has failed in his obligation as a father. If I'm not going to do vice versa. If I'm not going to do vice versa, because if I'm not going to nwaanyị siziri ụmụazị, ọ nwekwara ụfọdụ ụmụ nwoke na-anapụ na-achọ nwaanyị napụrụ ụmụ ya n'ike jidekwa ụmụazị deny-kwa nne ha access to ụmụazị ahụ ka o wee werie na punish the woman. This is one of the reasons in USA na whichever side the people say no na Mr. Obasi nwere ike or he take care of ụmụazị a, they could be right. Mr. Obasi nwekwara ike ọ wụrụ na ọ na-eme ife niile ọ na-eme n'ebe ụmụazị a nọ but na-edeny access to ụmụazị a and na-emerie ka e wee punish ye. Now I have so many reasons in wee my reservations na this Mr. Obasi and the Judy Austin's matter. Number one, why is it that the identity of these children has not been revealed to anybody? I'm asking you. Now, let us talk about this Mr. Obasi's case before we now throw the floor open. We'll send their request bata. Or I will run the program and analyze it myself, then I will go. You gotta go. I am asking. You gotta go. Okay, I have to do my full comment there. Okay. You gotta go. So now we are saying now, can if it matter the identity of these children do hidden. This is somebody no galilidi. Every single matter motalo, this present husband there, on a Facebook there for people to see. Now the question is, why is it that these kids, na your first marriage, that they are not anywhere to be seen around internet? Where are they? So I have a reason to believe that somebody a public figure no na amolo yolo nwa or expose to social media. I ask you, okay, no no somebody surely keep away from social media. But for the fact that no dogu no na social media, that shows that she intentionally hide the identity of those children from the father. Not the identity because now no, that intentionally no hide those children from their father. Because their father got injury anya for ya from chancha. You want to go? 10 years is not 10 days. And I want to believe, because just like how right some people do. Nahana say, why is it that for 10 years that Mr. Obasi did not say anything? I heard Waja said that. You want to go? I heard Waja said, for 10 years na Mr. Obasi mechilono. I want to believe that Mr. Obasi, just like the first story I told you people, because let me tell you, some of these people, both man and woman, if they set out to punish you with Omazia, they are going extra mile. They don't even look back. Some of them they make you intentionally. Imagine somebody following contempt of the court simply because you want to punish a man. Now, when the guy said, okay, why not I go back to court and tell them no, that this lady is not following what they said, then well, you don't have any need to do that. Just do what you have to do for your son. Forget about that. Oge nwata tonitelu. Oge nwata tonitelu. Definitely, there must be such a time in his life when he will need his father. And that time, when he had to start complaining that no, you abandoned me, show him all the evidence, or let's not draw. Show him all the evidence that showed that you actually came for him, but now the mother refused to showing that child the father he love. You want to go? Actually, that go. Let Mr. Obasi take responsibility of his children and stop coming on social media seeking attention. If he want to see his children, let him go to court and have the access to his children. Now, I want to answer you this question, Chibuzo Chukwuemeka. Why must he go to court before he can have access to his children? Why must he go to court before he can have access to his children? Sometimes when I made that video I made in the morning, I said that this is Mr. Obasi, part of the story. Unless we hear Judy's part of the story, then Naya George go to based on Nkainolo, because on a normal, denying a man or a woman access to Uma's Hamulamu is not right. Let us stop justifying nonsense. Go to court for what? Go to court for what? Yeah? Like, if you have my money, don't you know that the right thing to do is to pay me my money? Must I go to court before you can agree to pay me my money? If I will complete, let us assume that he is actually taking care of his children, except if he is not taking responsibility of those children. Now, there are other reasons why men sometimes refuse to take responsibility of those kids. Number one is in such a case where you permanently took those children far away from that man. Some men will refuse to take any responsibility of those children. Yes, we are all humans. There are some cases where some women or some man will intentionally take those kids away from their partner. Now, if somebody now somebody will take go feed him for more welfare, yeah, for more no don't do for more for more condition of health and everything. Let us say the truth. Let us say the truth. You want to go? Sometimes truth needs to be said. Yes. Truth needs to be said. There are some instances where these people, whether man or woman, has exhausted every avenue available. They have gone to welfare, they have gone to family, they have even gone to court. But these people will intentionally, strategically, and will take these kids far away from their partners. Out of wickedness. For example, that how does she even see these kids? Where are these kids that you cannot see their face anywhere around social media? Why? What could be her intention of hiding the identity of those children? Yes, I am asking you. Why is she not okay on a normal? Let us assume that okay, I don't want this man to see this, to have access to these kids also. What stops her from showing her kids from the first marriage in a social media the same way Ozie apparate Umodogu na social media? Let us talk about this. Yeah, let us be honest first before we now talk about the ways Mr. Obasi Yezuwe achieve before Nasho. This is the truth. Eh? Okay, Azuko Pemesi, let him go and do DNA test to make sure he's the biological father of the kids. This may make sense to me. This may make sense also to me. I mean, let us be honest here. Everything happened in our economical with the truth. Instead of you to tell somebody, please stop stealing, it is not good. And now, take him to court. Take him to court. So, decide not to take the person to court. You have to encourage the person to continue stealing. Is that what you are telling me? Emeka Nezua Johio. Emeka bia phone biakwa tomorrow, biabuta isinja lolo, biakwa one nation, Biabulu cement. If he yagwamu, take him to the police or court. If you can't take him to the police or court, stop complaining. So you cannot call Emeka and tell Emeka, stop stealing. You must have to wait until I take Emeka to court or police before you can actually understand that stealing is not good. Okay. Chibuzosiri, Ezugo, I want to ask you something. When FFK had issues with the wife and the wife left the house, FFK denied the wife seeing the children, but the wife taken to court until she starts seeing her children. Now, I have just given you an instance where a man has exhausted all these things in Eku, and yet the wife may deny access to those children. Yes, you don't know how tactical these people can be. Yes, you don't know how these people can be. Yes, I am not also throwing away the fact that he may not have done any of this. Yes, it is possible that he may not have done any of this. But I don't think that in this 21st century, that if truly he really wanted to have access to these children, that he may not have done one or two, except if truly, like people, some other people are saying, he is running away from having responsibilities over those children, except if he intentionally or previously refused to take responsibility of those kids. But what I'm telling you is that the issue of child custody is a very, 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 very matter where goes where do, except Nona Western countries. But over in Nigeria, depending on advantage, one person will over you. Yeah, depending on an advantage. Look, let me even tell you, upon a court rule over FFK, still FFK can see one way or the other. Now, already that woman, no, do you know how many times that woman has cried again back to social media? I am asking you, do you know how many times that woman has cried back to social media? Except the time Odon Kanyana DMH Aludozie, I don't know if they are still together now. Eh? So sometimes let us stop all this judgment. That's why I told you that I use those two examples to tell you that from whichever side that you may be looking at things, this person might be right, this person might be wrong. But before we even tell Mr. Bassett to go here or to go here, let us condemn the act that is not good. Only a man, only a woman, or when go na your partner and or is it together. Keri ife melu ne ya allow your partner. Only access to na. Why must you wait for somebody to drag you to court? Why must you wait for somebody to drag you to court? For somebody to take you to welfare? For somebody to take you to Umunna? For somebody to go and report you to your reverend father before you will know the right thing to do? I'm asking you. Before you will know the right thing to do. Why? I'm not saying that Judy Austin is perfect, but if there are issues, they can't sort it here on social media, but in court. You cannot sort it here, but deliberate on that matter as if you are not even looking at Judy Austin. Or the reason why I am talking about this is that this is different from business. This is different from business. This is something people want to pass through every day. You can't even none of this predicament. None of this predicament. Kelebu Maziano. Kelebu Maziano. Ana majora ajuju. These days, children don't look for any parent that abandoned them, depending on if truly the father or the mother really abandoned them. For example, no African country. No problem. Nigeria here. And since that lady she went back to Nigeria here, Ojibo Hanye, Oset Buhanye, Onomuye, They use advantage of that barrier. Then woman say obodo ahụ ọchị ibi unu ọbịa Nigeria. Akpọ ya oku ebe a jekpesa somewhere ọbịa ebe a kpechasị ikpe ọ nachigakwa ọ nakwa ọ ya bata o deny ya the girl opportunity if ụmụazị ha ya na enwụrụ for over how many years. So you people know what I am talking about. People they name do intentional and wicked. They look for a way to technically disassociate you from ụmụazị mụrụ ọ na-asị m jeba as if no na amụrụ nke weziokwu. Ụmụ nwaanyị na-eme ụmụ nwoke na-eme ezunahụ nwaanyị ya fụrụ ya anya afụ ekwugharịwa ihe akpagharịgido anyị atụ ya nga especially na nwa ahụ pe mpe o take advantage that na n'ọnya suppose ịnọ na custody nwa ahụ na ọ nwere ụmụ nwaanyị mostly then ụfọdụ ụmụ nwoke na-eme power ụmụ nwoke a nwere ego ma ụmụ nwoke a nwee ka o si wee dụ na-eji power sizie nwa ahụ from ụmụ nwaanyị. It happened both ways. It is a man crying out today. A lot of women are also crying out. They have done every single thing they need to do. They have gone to welfare. They have gone to everywhere. General welfare. Ex-wife general welfare. Start taking care of these children. They take care of Fomazia. If also go one on a sinobi. There are so many places that it has been done. They use it intentionally to punish their partner. Thank you. Yeah? Thank you, Wilfred Franklin. They do it to punish their ex-partner. Intentionally. They are not doing it ignorantly. So that it's easier to alone a court or alone a welfare. Can the welfare or court before he better of ma ko we malo na efa no he better ufodu nwoke decide na how you take responsibility their responsibilities na ebo mu ha no they are doing it intentionally. You don't even need to sit them down to lecture them to tell them this thing you are not. They know they are doing it intentional. They are doing it intentional. Onwere nke ya wopuo obule ekisi ha kenyi je na ebi nwata nwaanyi ọzọ mana ajụrụ ya ọ sị na ajụrụ ya ọ sị na ego ọ na-enweta ị na-eme ntu na ọ ha akarị 30,000 anọ ya eri nri ife o ji wee kwuo ya ewu ka e wee n'anya na 30,000 ahụ wee mara ego na ọ ya ewepụta wee na-eti ikike alụfụ ụmụazị o ji utu wee mụ. Now let us read. Onwe comment ọzọ mmadụ de Mr. Obasi is a man who invested on Judy, so I know that he must have tried but no access due to his level of exposure. Thank you. This is another one. Don't forget that now of recent that man Unwelu, this kind of exposure Unwelu now. When people brought him out now, he now begin to speak out for people to hear him. We don't know what has happened all these years, especially the fact that Nonye Kenya owner, an actress, a man if a connection, where contact. She can use any form to suppress this man. It happened in both ways. I am not taking side. I said, unless we hear from the other side, unless we hear from the other side. Maureen Unebesere, VDM is not court. He should go to the right way. He should apply with Justice Fumi for court of justice. Now, how many of the cases VDM they treat? VDM, you are not caught. These people go the right way. I am asking you now, Maureen Unebe, let us not be emotional or sentimental in handling this issue. Do you know how many cases VDM handle that is left for either the police, either the court, or either any law enforcement agency to handle? But VDM take it upon himself, and why he is doing that, you are happy that he's doing that. So now today that Mr. Obasi has cried out, you have now realized that VDM is not a court. But when VDM handle so many cases, you understand that no, he can use his platform to actually bring sanity to this particular issue, to handle this issue, and you praise him. It is only today that you know that VDM is not a court. Let us stop all this. Let Let us stop all this. The day you will find yourself in such kind of condition, especially between Onyekaro, that day you will understand that I am talking based on my own experience. When I had my son here, the mother didn't want me to see him at all, but I didn't give up. I used diplomacy on her. Chibuzo Chukwuemeka, you are right. That is why I say that everybody is right. But outside all these things, okay, let me explain something that I've always explained to people before, so that you will know that between your interest and between our justice system has failed us. VDM will handle this case. Enough is enough. They are supporting Evo. Thank for this life. Okay, let us continue. I have told you people, the best thing the best illustration I will use to explain this thing for you people, is that I have done this so many places. So many places that I have done this. I have used this illustration. When we talk about politics, people always understand that politics is a dirty game. But in the actual sense, there is no country that can survive without politics. In fact, politics is even so common that even within your family, even between your family, which is the smallest unit of the society, and politics now happen there. Now, politics is so good to the fact that maybe I've been Dutcher, every single thing I achieve will be through politics. Now, what is that politics? Politics is the fact that Nebano, she is somebody not here. Wilfred Franklin not here. Chibuzo Chukwuemeka not here. There are so many people not here. Afro-Mumbodesi Empire that are here. We are about 5-10 to millions of different people. Now, when you bring out one issue like this, we all have different interests towards that issue. We all have different interests towards that issue. But my interest, your interest, his interest, or every other interest, there is a common interest that supersedes the interest of all of us, which is a general interest into good for the general public. Now, politics will enable you to choose that common interest against personal interest. Now, in this matter we are talking about here, forget about how you handled your own issue. It worked for you. Forget about how I handled my own issue and it worked for me. Forget about how they handled their own issue and it did not work for them. The fact remains that there is one common thing that needs to be done, which is going to allow your partner to have access to Mazonomolo. Look, let me even tell you, even though that person one comparable Mazia, what demand they for Mazia, make those skills available to him or her. Let me even be honest to tell you this. Mazia property. You need to think beyond material things. Those children need the presence of their father. Those children need you and the father co-parent. You don't need to monetize those children. Yes, you don't need to monetize those children. So if truly that the best interest of those kids at hand, you should allow them to feel their father's love, even though no they would go. Allow them to know their father. Allow them to have interaction with their father. Yes, it will not take anything away from you. Habolo moto ya wa buy fuel or you move. Habolo generator ya wa buy fuel or yaso. Omazia need their father's attention. Omazia need either interaction between their father and their mother. That's why of ifu fodo di na nwunye ahegeziono mana umuhanwe graduation na school, they will come together and go for that graduation because psychologically they know that their father don't do. They know that their mother don't do. So they need to see both parents, even though they are pretending. For the sake of those kids, they come together to go and create that occasion. Mama and papa friend they imagine hey they don't need that. Psychologically, if truly that people are not being selfish, when it comes to this custody, child custody. You should know that now you don't need to monetize those anything. Yes, after all, ụfọdụ ụmụ nwanyị sef, ụfọdụ ụmụ nwanyị ịma na inweghị resources, ịma na o nwere ife na-alụ, you know that you cannot comfortably take care of those children. Eh? Why can't you allow onye nwere resources to be in possession of those kids? Why can't you allow onye nwere a comfortable house to be in possession or in custody of those kids? But we always want to have our selfish, that is our personal interest, to overrule the other one. Now Zambia will want somebody, a very rich man, go, manona interact with in the buy of ma. Munye wefu oku na be. Nwoke apologize yana on the mother, on the church, all friends and family. And I apologize to the woman. The woman will Joe say no or divorce. Mana before then, Ojena na Rasa wunde do in charge of registering vehicles. When we fu moto one die register. Manu will wanting this man will something do similar to nke Hakimi mel. Remember this man mel? This one a shop at ha ebe nwata nwanyi a na-eje. Remember this man mel? This man will company nko o inherited from papa. And they wanna any personal asset here or register under that company or family property call or personal property call ayeke. Nwoke wee je kpokolo ezigbo ife niile onwere m ụfọdụ ụlọ niile onwere wee je register here under Landinelli ka ogono wo company papa hapụrụ wee nwụọ nyenwa wee inherit here wee na-arụ ọnụ ya wee je register here ebe ahụ ịghọtara ife m na-agwa ka o register ziri ebe ahụ nwaanyị wee scheme gido for divorce megido ewee grant ya yi divorce ha. Now ụbọchị kọtụ na-achọ ka ekeru ha ife, kọtụ wee nene the woman wee fụ na o nwere anya a paying job the woman nwere, na o nwere ife the woman na-eme, wee nene di ye wee fụ na the man nwere business ọ na-eme. Now what they did was they allowed the husband to stay with those children na their present uno have been there since na the man wonya nwelu something do substantial on eme and na the woman do jobless no way for eme. They took uno the man on alo na site PSM we wolu uno the man on alo nya new site the man nwele ebe ọ na-alụ n'ofu wolu that one nye the woman ke moto wolu Mercedes anya ụkpana nye the woman hapụrụ the man Isuzu truck the man bulu jenene na account ye ọwụ na ife afụrụ ebe ahụ wo 300 and something thousand kwasha or so. They took about 100,000 or 150,000 were nye the woman were go nke dị etu nye the man etu aka nwaanyị a si wee pụọ. But na ha gwa that man na so and so time do you people want to have an understanding of how this woman can be coming to see the children? The man will say that she is always allowed to come at any time to see her children. Also, that she can come and spend time with them, but she will not sleep. She will not pass the night. She will not pass the night. And also, provided not follow her during their school days. This is how it's well separated this dinner. Now, the man will name her because he doesn't really want to punish the woman. I am telling you what is happening. But in most of the cases here, when he fail and do a break, it go up. Instead of you, name and woka, no here. One ya ma hodie di wodoro of him and order off di ya wu hezbo mad e ma no hezbo mad o nwere ike ife na-eserugo na nwoke abụlo na hezbo mad no nwere a part of obligation here to you as a wife or a live up to that does not mean that he cannot be a good father to your children. In such cases, why can't you allow Umazia to know where will be comfortable for them? I am asking you. I mean, if we should bring the interest of these kids, if we should decide to put the interest of Umazia at hand, I had a problem. Then Imana currently mgbego na nwunye na agbasa na nwere anything do substantial na-eme no nwunye onye nwelu a good pay job or no nwunye nwelu business ọ na-eme and no nwunye nwelu a comfortable place ebe ụmụazị ya nọ. Why can't you consider the interest of this ụmụazị and allow them to stay with your wife, with your ex-wife? Ngonwa beze na afọ so that you will also have time to go and put your life together. The same thing with wine. I don't go wine, man. Instead, ya akpọrọ ụmụazị a ka iwe wolu ha mepe ọfịs n'isi nwoke ka iwe were ha na punish nwoke. Why can't you leave them with their father and go away bịa na afọ ụmụazị a so that you can go and plan your life and the wolu life chọọ ife ya eji ewe me? Why can't you do that? This is the common interest I am talking about. Beside ịda nwanyị ịchọ ka o weluzie ụmụazị a mepe ọfịs n'isi nwoke onwezi ifo ya adalụ ọnọrụzie every end of the month ebubata allowance or ego wefu ụmụazị a o were na-eri okpoje ha na school na-eme ife o weruzie nyawo ife ọ na-alụ. Beside doing this, now since let us now come to this lady I na-ekwu maka at the moment. Since you have a wonderful new family now, you have even started bearing kids for this man, why can't you allow the children of the other man to go back to him? It's a simple question. And I want somebody to answer this question. Somebody name the answer to this question. Since you are now happily married and you are happy in your marriage, you are even having new kids with this your new husband, why can't you allow these kids to go back to to their father? Why are you still being selfish? Why are you hiding those kids away from their father? And then when number anasi go to court, go to welfare, go to Emeku Ugwonye. So without going to court, without going to welfare, I cannot tell her the truth. This is the simple truth she needs to know. She is intentionally punishing that man. And that is how come Ojiwe Puta na social media they make a mockery of herself and not even anybody. Because no awache on anuku. A lot of disgraceful life you may be today. You may not even be the person to suffer it. There is no reason whatsoever. Eji abịa na social media abịa na-eme odogwu ịkara aka odogwu mu iwu dike iwu dimkpa iwu iva any special reason eji eme if not so ka wee na-epepe this man. So if she can go to that extent, yes, nke nwanyị interest yewu ex-husband ya, nke nwoke interest yewu nwunye ya ex-wife ya. I want you to get it clear. And that is why nke nwoke on his own part have decided to run away from responsibility of nke nwanyị eni. Nke nwanyị eni hapụziere ya ụmụazị ahụ okwesịrị na ịkara aka okwesịrị na ịwa your lady okwesịrị na ịdị what it has oya take care of these children. That is why, and that is why barely 48 hours or 1 week dimkpa ịmụrụ ji wee daa n'ọnwụ enye ihe ọmarịcha nwa dị etu ahụ dị ọkpara ahụ dọọ ihe n'ala pụtakwa na social media bịa na galivant na disgrace ya onwe. All these things the packaged just to get back at their ex-wife and husband. So based on this fact, I have a reason to believe that she intentionally hid those kids away from their father. Yes, it's not about Judy allowing the children seeing their father, but how responsible is the man? Some men are something else. Forget about the social media cry. Then, let me tell you. Yeah, There were some men who do irresponsible. Did you hear the early stage of life of these two people? Did you see how this man supported this woman to build her career? Did you see different sacrifices this man making just to make sure that not for this woman? God, do you know what it means for a man to marry a woman in this present day? You know, school, learned even when he is not. I want you people to be honest. Let us stop all this. That a man train in school, a man spend the add money on you, then you now decided to be career driven. You now decided to be overtaken by your career. You now want to be extreme in pursuing that career. I am made to believe that as a man or woman, yeah, if you are talking, you have never come across this women. No? Now, this women are not career women. Or do so much passionate. Now, career driven. They don't care about anything. Anything that will make them to get to the peak of that career, they will do that. That is why you will see a man abandon the wife and run after an influential woman just to make sure that no. Now the peak of that banking career on it. That is why you will see a woman abandon the husband and run after a man just to see that no, at the peak of that acting career on it. You see. So let us be honest. Let us stop being sentimental. Let us stop being emotional. Based on what I know, both of them has confirmed in their both interviews. I mean, the other one did not deny the ex-husband the taking responsibility of her even while she was still in school. That alone is enough to show me how responsible that man is. He may not be perfect, just like every other man. But I don't see that man being so irresponsible to the fact that he cannot even take responsibility of his children. Maka na-ekwukwa single na ọnwụ nwere ego ya ewuta. Maka na onye enweghị ego ọ ya ewuta, anyị akpụchakola aji amụ ewere eche. Yes. That na go na diru na anụ nọkata aka kụchasịa diru. Ọnwụ na ọ na-ewuta bụ mbụ nọkata onwere ozi ka ọ na-ewuta. One thing led to one thing, go there, we divorce what? Because no one see a go ya de water does not mean he disconnected from the love of his children. That is the honest truth to hear. And you need to hear it. Yes. Because no de water bumbo, if table tonuzie, umwerozie guncha, nke no ye water, it's possible that he may not have, or ye zuo he ko we water. Ọwụrụ nkụ ka ọ dụ n'aka tinye n'isi ụmụazị ahụ na ụmụazị ahụ ụnụ na-abụ nwe ihe ụmụazị awụrụ Peter Obi echi niile ụnụ na-abụ ya ada eri ụtọ rie. Yes, onye aka dị mma kwa nna ya na ọ dị ọkpara gburu. Let us be honest and stop running around truth. Eziokwu eziokwu, there is nothing you can do to bend the hand of truth. You will know that no, the intentional about hiding these kids from their father. Because even Angelo Okoli, the only son, and from what I can see, I'm on a single mother call. But you could see that na social media. Although na papaya, at least papaya ya da for say the one Kora Obidi, they won't mention them. Where are they? All of them divorced Golaima. Omuhana apota for Muha. Can even catch you will do different. Now working around for 10 years. No more the privilege of Ijanya form ya. He cannot say no or take responsibility of those children. For real, is that what you are telling me? So because he's not taking responsibility of even those children, you should disconnect those children from having a feeling of what fatherhood looks like. Yeah? You want to start training them as a single mother, telling their lies, poisoning their mind against their father. Are you even imagining what that kind of life in a Kuzino Mazia will do psychologically to Mkewa, you know? she will definitely grow up thinking that every man out there do so irresponsible. Especially when you disconnect them from the rest of the world. I am asking you. Because sometimes when we do something selfishly, we don't even know the after effect of what we are doing. It has and poison their mind, and now how irresponsible their father. Then she will find it difficult to blend with any man. And any single man who know here tomorrow, she will end up judging that man with the so mistakes. The man may realize like this or say, "Na my mom na the man may na my mom." So she will now be at alert over the mistake of purported mistake of the father. Obido play when at the psychology of the girl child. Then ngomwa wani siziri nke nwoke. I mean ngomwa nwoke siziri ndeli e na atụrụ huga about their mother. Oge nke nwoke yelu enu wani. Oche na every woman out there ye nwekwa the same behavior in agwa mama enwe. Is that how you claim you love those kids? Why can't you have them to have a good relationship with their father? If there is somebody who should judge, allow those children to have first-hand experience of that same thing in our papa how. I mean, if they open a family, they will know that telling the story, that story is not left for you to tell. Those kids will brain. If their father is such a bad person, they will see it. If their mother is such a bad person, they will see it. What if he has tried? Okay. My network. Bigo, share this video. Let us continue. Share this video. Let us continue. Go network. But let us continue. You got to go? Yeah? So let us stop all this go to court. Yeah? Yeah? Let us stop all this go to court. Sometimes when this such matters come up on social media, let us treat it with all honesty. You got that? Let us stop all this go na nwunye uso okwu echo ka iwo no ụmụazụ ụnụ mụtalụ ụmụazụ ụnụ na-abụ mụtalụ ka iwe punish ye go na dị uso okwu echo ka iwo no ụmụazụ ụnụ mụtalụ ka iwe punish ye. That is what we should be preaching against. Even if we cannot judge in Mr. Obasi's case, but at least let us say the truth for the benefit of so many other people who may go through the same process. If I ụnụ na-abụ mụtalụ, it is not left for one person to put. In fact, I have said, do not monetize these children. Whether the father brings in money or not, allow the father to have access to the kids. Those children need that fatherly love. Even if he doesn't bring anything, allow them to have a feel of what it means to have father. Allow them to have a taste of what fatherhood is all about. Allow them. Yes, allow them. You don't have any job. Mane mana digu mwele ifo neme mwego egodo kanna ajo. Ina azolo maaze eto nya ame eku maka Judy ame eku maka the same mentality some people they use out there. And that joke is say no maaze akapelumpe no maaze akapelumpe. Is all for why no when if in alo alugo ko inwere reason. Yes, inwere reason each women. Ajo say no nwere ife na papa ha ye taking care of them. Happy ko je musia ha no maka onya amuro ha. Happy opu musia ha because onya amuro ha. Ana ekwu ife oduka ya se. O nwere ife na alo, ina azu umazi, izokolo umazi. Izokolo zu umazi se na nwoke ahụ eweta ego. Ihe hapụ nwoke ahụ na eweta ego ahụ ka anya na umazi ahụ nọrọ. Ngwo nwa bezie na afọ ha afọ. enigwe ya dọrọ kpudo ụwa ị chọrọ ka ị zụrụ ụmụazị ya ka ị wee fụ nwe ọjọọ dị ihe esi atụ ya mbọ ịnọ ga-ata ịtụ ụga kwuo na awa adụghị ụmụazị si weta ego nwoke jụ na ọya eweta iwe ịnọ ga-ata ịtụ ụga kwuo na agwara ha kwuo ego ole nke a na skuul ụfọdụ n'ime ụlọ sef ya eje tie ụmụazị ya na skuul ihe ekwedo ka nwoke na-akwụ ụgwọ a marụ den nwee chụkwanụ ngụnwanwu nwoke o doro gị anya na nwunye gị uwe onye dubo ya ntenof iteki care of ụmụazị ya o doro gị anya na unu ahụ ụnụ nọ currently before unu divorce na nwunye gị uwe onye na-sustain that house ịnọwazie nke na okwu ozi ga-eme ịchụọ nwaanyị ịzọkọrọ ụmụazị wite one ego ka ihe eji wee take care of ụmụazị ya ana m ajụ ajụjụ which money a sị na netwọk na-enye nsogbu here. My voice or the clear? Somebody dey me yes or no? My voice or the clear? Onwe onye na-ekwu na my voice adịghị clear. My voice or the clear? My voice or the clear? Yeah? My voice or the clear? Somebody dey me that yes or no? My voice or do clear? Somebody there yes or no? Only then my voice I do clear. So one person more confirm whether my voice or do clear or not. Okay, Chukufro, yes, okay, yes, okay, it's clear now. You see. So let us say the truth around this matter. If we should bring the interest of these kids first, then you will find out that where these kids stay will not even be a problem. I mean, nwaanyị ọwụ na ma nwoke ọnụrụ and then ife na-eserego na digu. Ịma na ife na-eserego na digu has nothing to do with the welfare of the children. Ịma na your husband dey live up to his expectation n'ebe ụmụ ya nọ. So go na eso okwu, why do you think that you are going to punish it? Don't you have your own life to live after that marriage? So I na thinking about the best interest of this kid, that we are not being selfish about it so that we can hunt our partners. Yes, where these kids stay will not even be a problem. If you don't know mama ha, will taking care of these kids very well, allow them to stay with their mother. If you don't know papa ha, will taking care of those kids, looking at the present condition, allow them to stay with their father. Then they want their father allow her to stay with you, allow their father to have unlimited access to those children. Men co-parenting, that is what those kids need. It is now not about both of you. It is now about your kids. Yes. When are we going to be matured? Allow the children to stay with you. Allow their mother to have unlimited access. I say unlimited access. Unlimited access. Afugo maybe a man and a woman who may co-parent nwa ha iyamado na ha nwere problem iyamado na ha nọrọ ọgụ gbasa ụfọdụ the woman na say no, I want to be the one to take this child to school. Ọ pụta n'ihu be nwoke ọpaki agbuo hon akpọpụta nwata tinye na moto mama ebuje school. Ofu ụbọchị kwa the woman na say no, I want to bring him back to school. O jekwa na school ogbuo hon nwata abịa banye na moto obunata unu esetu a na-eme. You keep your differences away from ebe ụmụazị ahụ nọ. That is why iji ada afụwa ụfọdụ ụmụazị na product of all this nkrika divorce of wickedness. Ifo ha na-live a very bitter lifestyle, very bitter, and ha megide ife wolie babe difa ha ruo ebe ahụ ụfọdụ n'ime ha na-awụ sadist. Olu ebe ahụ owolu marriage papa ya na mama ya wolie wee na-anụ nwaanyị ọnụtara innocent. Nke nwaanyị ewolu marriage papa ya na mama wee na-anụ nwoke dị innocent na-agbasa the man wicked because ọ na-achọ ka ọfụ na o mere mistake mama emere. Nke nwoke a na-achọ ka ọfụ na o mere mistake papa emere. Ịghọtago? Meanwhile, some of these children are swimming in lies ya gwara ha agwa, not truth. Ọ bụrụ eziokwu ka agwara ha. Adults to all who go just for them to hate their father or to hate their mother. Huh? So, go to court, go to court, go to court. The going to court will not change this truth that I have told you here. If everything is right, why will a celebrity like Judy Aymasinsi, why is it that we have not seen these two kids Adeku? Why is it that we have seen the two Omulodogu? In fact, we see them everywhere. Eh? All this unnecessary hyping and drama how they creating on Facebook. Don't you think that two of them they reprogram just to get back to their ex-partners? Kedu ife kpatara na nke nwoke juzi na onye take responsibility of ụmụ memutaria? Both of them seem to be in agreement for whatever thing ha na-eme. So I can tell you that both of them are ezigbo mmadụ ka fawo. They are not good. Ezigbo mmadụ ka ha. They are both doing everything fa na-eme ka ha wee take a revenge on their partners. And that could be the reason you can hide the presence of Umazi away from their father for 10 whole years. Meanwhile, you have moved on and you claim that you are happy where you are. Yeah? If you are happy where you are, allow the kids to go back to their father. Yes. If you are happy where you are, like you claim, allow the kids to go back to their father. If you are happy, like you claim, allow Papa. After all, you have a new family altogether now. Meanwhile, you can always go and have time with your kids. Allow Umazaka socialize there with people. Let people know them. Let them know people. Why are you hiding them away if you don't have ulterior motive? Why are you hiding them away? And I am made to understand that now about that young man because Nanda will presence everywhere. They are seen as celebrities. They have connection. They always have a number to call right away. But this man, that exposure, not until of recent. Even now that the people who negotiate that exposure, he is still not gotten used to that lifestyle. Kwefuru ụmụ nwaanyị ya ụnụ na-enu di mmadụ mewe ihe ọdụkwọghị mma ma akwụkwọ na ya adụ ụmụ mmadụ oge ahụ ruo because ife anyị na-eme n'ụwa awụ olu anya na-eme ka o si wee masị anyị ịnọ today ụmụazị ịmụrụ tata bụ odogwu ha na-enjoy the presence of Odogwu as a father. He deny here another Umazi the joy of being with their father. And you think you love them. You think what you are doing is love to you. You are wickeding their father, thinking that you mean well for those children. Yeah? You think they mean well for their children. I am praying honestly. Nyawolo that na Mr. Obasimele everything do possible to make sure that no worry. But I know that with the kind of power and influence those people, they are going to suppress him. Especially when he complained that this thing that not rosy financially okay. So I am made to understand that Naha usually every resource is not at their disposal to suppress that man. Stop being emotional. Don't even use your own marriage to come and judge what we are saying here. Do what is right. Do what is right. Upon divorce, think about what is best for your children. Stop bringing your selfish interests. If you feel that man is compatible enough for you to stay with, you shouldn't look for a way to weaken him or her. It has been a nice time, both of you know, whether it is sweet or it is not sweet. Allow the memory to go. Build yourself and look towards the future. Don't always try to use home as your model to get back to your partner. I know how many men that are passing through this pain now. I know how many women that are passing through the same pain now. They are everywhere. The same pain. The same pain. They always look for every slightest opportunity to take away Omaze from their partners, just to use it to punish them. They put on Facebook and not justify if anyone is going to game and not justify. Because among the one who join this broadcast, I don't know who join this broadcast. Let me summarize and go. You want to go? Let's look at this Facebook. I don't need to look at your faces. You don't have any job. How do you hope to sustain those children? Don't you want to go and put the pieces of your life together? Huh? And by the way, just like Nkiru Kapiza said here, Mr. Obase has told his story a countless time. Why is it that the other partner is not telling the same story? Let her come out and tell us the story so that we know exactly what happened. Yeah? This is, okay, let me try and bring you. Is it here, this program, that you can come in again? This is Empire. Is it the program and come back again? All shall join this broadcast. Send us request here. All shall join this program. Send the Adam request here. Let me bring you in. Okwa ha na asa anya onye yekwu de okwere mmadu yekwu de okwa ha na asa anya awu somebody yekwu owo na nwata nwanyi mana onwe ife na alu you nwere job, you don't have any job, you are jobless. Can if na so no maze bu ana eto eno yinye nwu onwe unni no maze bu ana eto ka eyenye nni izokorozie hapo ishoka iworo hapo ni shiwe papa because na go iwere na go wori debe ahụ na anyị take care of us mana mbụ ka ị chọkwara ka na-enye nri indirectly. You want to use the ụmụazị aka nwoke wee ka na-efeed you even though na ịghọzi nwunye. Ọhịa ife ụfọdụ n'ime unu na-eme. Ọhịa ife ụfọdụ n'ime unu na-eme. Ya? Then ngụnwa nwoke onwe ife nwere ya na ọhịa nwere ị na-eme mbụ aka kọchasị ahụ one thing or the other. Are not buoyant enough to stay with that woman for the comfort of your children, for the betterment of your children. You just didn't have to. Why can't you do that? And now so much. And then we hanalo, and then we hanalo. Yeah? It would say a caregiver as a woman, or would say now we fish or a dalo. Call at the end of every month to work able to go send the dialogue. You will read me. Meanwhile, she was paying obey. I will call. O nwere ife dị iche na nwata nwa eku n'aka. O nwere ife wụ na nwata nwa eku n'aka. O nwere ife wụ na nwata nwa eku n'aka. Hapụ na ife a na-ekwu na nwata pere mpe nna ya onye egbu ya. Nna ya onye egbu ọwọ wuruzie na-ewu na nwoke nwunye mụrụ nwa nwunye nwụọ na tieta onye kuru nwa aja etufu etufu. Ana m ajụghị ajụjụ ọ dịbụ ụmụ nwoke ma ụmụ nwoke nwunye ha this is a block one this is by mistake biko ị na-eme anya fụ blọkin amaghọdụ nnọọ blọkin dị ebe ahụ eme alụ ka mmata esi wee apologize kere ebe m esi wee fụ efe ahụ ịghọtago ife ahụ eziokwu ị need ịda agbafegharị my dear, no need ịda agbafegharị ya. Say the truth the way it is and shame the devil. Okay, yes, unblocked. This is John Why don't be good. But I'm not by mistake. Hey, no, not by mistake. Can't you block? I don't block Gunya. Everybody from not supposed to get Papa Kweba. You want to go? If I'm a Guamifa, I will no nwoke. Nwunye na nwunye mụrụ ụmụ eto ma ọwụ ụmụ ịnọ. the wife wee nwụọ oye kukọrọ ụmụazị ịtọ na ị na-eje tụfuo because na ị nọzie oye take care of them zụọ ha my mom nwụrụ 13 years ago my dad otufusịrị anyị if I do 7 otufusịrị anyị or no take care of all of us o take care of all of us without abandon ofu onye n'ime anyị. He took the burden of training all of us. This is the comment. That's when I comment to try about that. Oh, the comment. Yeah. But as you say, na nwoke na onye take nwoke out of ụmụ ị na-atụ n'ụga na chọbụ igwe onwe gị eziokwu ọ na onwe ife ị na-alụ hapụ ụmụazị ahụ na ụmụazị ahụ adochighị aka azụ.
So you blocked me, eh? No problem. So I'm gonna get video go tomorrow morning.
Na the okwu adọ ume ikwu ekwu.
Na good evening. Na Ibori na. Oh yeah. Our people na like I don't know ikpuchi ihe ọjọọ aka. I don't know how to say it. I'm disappointed on a lot of people, especially married men nwere ụmụazị ha na ha bi supporting this atrocity that is going on. This kind of situation, men abroad, if what this same group of men blaming the women, they are not supposed to do kita. Na blame ụmụ nwanyị because na ha nọ na nwoke kpọtara nwunye obodo Igbo. He hala that na nwoke saying na nwunye enyeghị access to the children, all of them will jump out to start without verifying the news. If obodo Igbo nọ n'ime before ihu nwoke ọwụ na government may approve, court may approve, asigi you won't have access to your kids. Now why you gonna with 100%? Imana nwoke ahụ enweghị a good character.
Yes.
Imana na try to protect those kids. You gotta go from having any contact with their father because of his character.
Yes.
And when a worker be responsible n'obodo Igbo, or will just provide them money. Maybe you're not under drugs or abusive or that you gotta go. Or who's so toxic. And when a lot of characters call together, see the woman will be with the kids 100%. Then you know, who's the child benefit because no mugi call can one young weekend and ekoto mazia hanya. You gotta go. In the case of this man na Nigeria kita, this man did not start crying today. Okay, who got that na go police. They've gone to human rights. And whatever hana agabe, agara, they will subdue him because nowhere on your way. It's not as if he kept quiet all this while. Human rights also in Hagara, he did not start it last year. He started this journey a long time ago. Man, all them surprised, also Mwoki Wani, Nadi against Ndinemi ha Judy Austin Messi Kita, Tono Arizona support to Judith. A man, every parent with a right to have access to their kids, whether you're a man or a woman. As far as no baraga age monwa, in a right. The same equal rights with the woman to have access to the kids. The same thing goes to the men. Okay? The reason why society or courts even when they don't have the resources to raise them is because generally the more this thing on understanding with kids get raised because some working at bambo well. Every morning work out and a woman can coordinate children, take care of them, see saha, who feature men cause you gotta go. That's the reason why most times I say okay, umaka gano with neha, manawoke ne wetego ne diota, kejina put their school fees, ne menka ne not because they are your kids. But you will still have access to your children and when time or you visit them or they will visit you some weekends and stay with you. But I don't know why our men jitoharizie. And when Kesimuna the man was not a quite beat husband. That is a useless man for the past 10 years. Get born kita ko putaziri not on make content or each of views. He wants to grow. I was looking at them. Yeah, married though. A man that is crying that he has been helpless, he's not a celebrity, he doesn't know anybody in government, or what on your man politics. Calling on the world, the public, if you are connected, at least contact him and hear from him privately. Go open already up with evidences, what he has done, where he has been to, human rights Ogago, with documents Enyegoria, and see what you can do from there and see how we can help him. Mr. Obasi rights to have access to his kids. Even if it means seeing them once in 2 weeks, once in a month, they are his blood. Anụ m na-enwe nke nwoke wụrụ nke nwaanyị n'ala Igbo nwa tolite ọ ga-aga na be nna ya ọ na ọ bụ nwa nwoke with Judith ihe awa ọkpara ya ọ onye ahụ ga-anọchi obi nna ya. There is no two ways about it. He also called Judith or anybody what the guy otolie, he will look for his father, he will go home on Nigeria. The only time he might not even think about the father on answer or thinking that he might not go to Nigeria at all. Ochefu ihe gbasara family problem and lo onye ọcha nọrọ here. Man, if as far as on Nigeria, Orute Hana from 20-something years, he will look for his father. So we need to start telling ourselves the truth. This man put on Facebook that this lady, a man that took his time, trained the girl he picked when she was a nobody. Do you know what it means? This girl was a nobody. Nnenanna failed to raise her. Then Enyiyanwoke picked her up and trained her in school. Nwoke is not even narcissist or misogynist that will suppress a woman from moving forward. Nwoke was still promoting her, encouraging her to even enter movie industry, start doing things that make you happy, supporting her to go and do things that will give her happiness. A man that can train a wife in school, is it the same man that you people are claiming that he is not providing anything if he has access to provide for the kids? At least I got a biscuit because in school will now end up abandoning his kids. Let's think about this now. It's not right. Only if you have the contact, let him go to court. Or you bring the money to sponsor him with a lawyer to go to court. You think it's easy to go to court? You might not know go court in Nigeria. That VDM and social media is not a law court. Social media is a place to create awareness. VDM, all the cases he has been handling, or brought from social media, why have you not told VDM that he's not a court? Why is he handling cases? No, so that's the thing. I don't know when they were direct contact to VDM. Case was a public case. It's not a family issue anymore. Let him interrogate Mr. Obasi. Get the facts. Bidoro on one program on it. Then may involve the human rights lawyers. Let them charge this case to courts. Judith na woka agawa courts, so he can have access to his kids. Keep on speaking the truth. Okay? No matter the pressure and the threats. We won't stop. All right, there. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah. So that is from Daisy's Empire. If he's crying, let him go to the law court because his cry on social media cannot give him a justice. I thought they donated money for him last time for this case. Chibuzo Chukwuemeka, Owa I no konune utom by turn. Owa ugono tom by turn, my brother. Go. Onye ona no n'ụwa bebe bele ka ife nelane ghara ịkpọ ihu. Nya asị man ewu n'ụwa bebe ekpele n'ụwa ka ife nelane ghara ịkpọ ihu. Because na ife nelane kpọ ihu afago sorry. I repeat, bebe ekpele ka ife nelane ghara ịkpọ ihu. Maka na ife nile a na-ekpọghị ihu sorry ya wafayo. Ọ bụrụ nwere another person chọrọ iti ọnụ n'okwu a batakwuo okwu ka anyị mara. Let us learn to do the right thing. Whether na nwoke a na-take care of ụmụ ya for the sake of ụmụ gị, for the sake of ụmụ gị. For the sake of Omoge, allow them access to their father. Do not use that opportunity to punish their father. Amen. You don't mean well for those kids in case if you don't know. Yeah? You mean well for Omaziaho. Yes. You mean well. I have seen 99, so it can't be a problem for me. I'm also not a problem call for you. But I'm only telling you, onye ọ na-anọ n'ụwa ekpere ya dị ekpe n'ụwa awụ biko God please ife nere anị nya akpọna m ihu nya wofe ife mgbadebere gị kpebe ekpere ka ife nere anị ghara ịkpọ gị ihu. How can you have pride in showing ụmụ onye ọsọ but ihe gosi nke ịmụ bụrụ na your first marriage? Why are you hiding them? Why are you hiding them? Ị nwere ulterior motive. I put it to you. Ị nwere ulterior motive. Why you are hiding them? Ọ na inwe such motive. Why are you hiding them? At least I afugo that na able somebody I say, hey, no I like iwepụta ụmụ ya na social media. I afugo ka isi ewepụta nke ime ụlọ otogwu. Yeah? I afugo. So somebody cannot come today to claim, hey, no nwere ike, ọ na ọ chọrọ iwepụ issue of family or ụmụ ya ka ọ dị of social media. You in a messing nke ahụ intentionally. Let us say the truth and shame the devil. Yeah? Anyway, I think I'm going to end this broadcast here. Share this video. Kabani Amala Mabikon. Kashifon signing out.